Tyranids and Ultramarines. Iconic battles in the 41st millennium. 4 tyrannic wars. Multiple sourcebooks and campaigns. Even iconic video games and animations. A legacy that we at PlayOn pay the utmost reverence and respect to as we present this absolute classic matchup. It's Tyranids versus Ultramarines in this 40K in 40 minutes. Oh boy, 40K fans, your host JT the Voice here, and what a game we have for you. This episode is not just inspired by, but it's being brought to you by Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2 by Focus Entertainment and developed by Saber Interactive.
The sponsor for this episode is Focus Entertainment and Space Marine 2 with their Tech Marine update.
TAC and his Reclamation force takes on Tycho and his invasion fleet as we play a 500 Worlds Vespator mission on a table that absolutely draws its inspiration from Space Marine 2. I promise you folks, this one is going to be an absolute malfunction at the junction.
The Tyranids are under my control. I am the hive mind.
Tycho is my dance partner today, and we've both agreed to make a very cinematic, very narrative battle for you, and I'm very, very excited.
I hit the DoorDash button, and the Space Marines are going to come to me today. This is my planet. I stole it fair and square, and now the Space Marines want to take it back.
Tycho is playing Invasion Fleet Tyranids with a definite bias towards playing units that appear in Space Marine 2. He's got 5 hyper-adapted Raveners, a Neurotyranid as his warlord, and 2 winged primes. That's right, 2 winged Tyranid primes. He's got 20 Hormagaunts, 10 Termagants, 10 more Termagants, oh, the Gribblies running around the board, 2 Biovores, 2 Lictors, a Ripper Swarm, a Trigon, 2 units of Tyranid warriors with ranged bioweapons, and finally 6 Zoanthropes.
So I've got all sorts of really, really cool monsters and Gribblies and Tyranid goodness to surround and destroy these invading Space Marines and take their biomass to add to our spawning pools. It's going to be brilliant.
As far as reserves and transports go, Tycho is going to deep strike his Rippers, his Neurotyrant and Zoanthropes are going to go into reserve, the Raveners will deep strike, and the Trigon will deep strike. Now keep in mind, the Trigon can pop up within 6, but will not be able to charge if it does so.
The Ultramarine list is inspired by units that you can take in Space Marine 2 or the weapons that you can take in Space Marine 2.
TAC's Reclamation force consists of a Bladeguard Ancient, Marneus Calgar in the Armour of Antilochus as his warlord.
Leading the charge is Calgar. He's going to make planetfall first. And just like the video game, there's a certain character chasing him and trying to keep him out of trouble.
Captain Titus, a Tech Marine with the Seals of Reconquest enhancement and a Tech Marine with the Liberatum enhancement. He's got a 10-man Assault Intercessor squad, 6 Bladeguard veterans, 3 Eliminators, 3 Eradicators, a Hammerfall bunker. What would a Space Marine 2 inspired game be without the flying dressing room, 5 Infernus Marines, a Redemptor Dreadnought, and 3 Victrix Honour Guard? TAC's reserve and transports are actually quite interesting as they will not be completely clear until he deploys.
Because this one is Space Marine 2 inspired, we're playing a narrative style mission. We're trying one of the Vespator front missions. I butchered that name. JT will correct me.
Today's mission is out of the new 500 Worlds book, and it is a Vespator front mission, Orbital Invasion. A really unique deployment and no actual deployment zone for TAC.
There's a drop zone that the Space Marines are occupying, hoping to bring in more reinforcements as the battle progresses.
Tycho is going to be choosing 2 of the deployment zones. That's the 4 corners of the map. And TAC gets to start up to 6 units wholly within range of the 3 objective markers that he's going to place. The rest of his army has to go into reserve, but he will get to give 2 of those units deep strike. Very interesting choices. Attacker and defender in this mission will be Defender Tycho and Attacker TAC. At the end of every turn of Tycho's, he's going to score 5 victory points if he holds an objective, 5 victory points if he holds 2 objectives, 5 victory points for holding 3 objectives, and finally, 5 victory points should he hold more objectives than TAC. That is a potential 20 victory points per turn. As the attacker, TAC at the end of his 3rd and 5th turn will score 15 for each objective he holds. Now, this is a marked different from your standard matched 40k play, where players score at the end of their command phase starting turn 2. and is really going to play into how these players are going to make their decisions.
Tycho has waves and waves of Tyranids that are going to be crashing into the DZ, trying to take those objective markers away from me, and he gets a score throughout the entire game.
So it's going to be a real fight in the middle of the map. I can't wait to see how it goes.
This episode is brought to you by Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2 by Focus Entertainment. Space Marine 2 burst onto PC and consoles in September of 2024 and has been absolutely thunder-hammering its way into our hearts since. Now it looks to grace us with the blessings of the Omnissiah as the new Tech Marine class is live, and you can play it now by clicking the link in the description below. The new Tech Marine is a specialist in crowd control and zoning. His arsenal can hold off both crowds of enemies and individual dangerous opponents, while his allies safely deal damage. Gameplay-wise, the Tech Marine is a mixed class with a slight melee bias. Unlike the Bulwark, who also keeps enemies away from attacking classes, the Tech Marine is more focused on pressuring enemies with wide AoE melee attacks and mid-range firearms. He also has the ability to detect and repair tarantula turrets and a new exclusive weapon, the Omnissiah Axe. Its wide AoE sweep is great for taking out hordes of weaker enemies. Don't forget, you can play the new Tech Marine class now by clicking the link in the description below. First things first, TAC has to drop 3 objective markers within that center 16-inch square, and Tycho gets to choose his deployment zones. He's going to choose those 2 top corners. TAC automatically receives the other 2 zones, but cannot actually deploy in them. They'll only be used for reserves.
So I have to deploy all my units in my 2 chosen deployment zones before you get to even deploy anything. And we're gonna start with Biovores, because everybody loves Biovores.
Tycho's got a Biovore in each of his corners. Termagant's on the left side.
Tyranid Warriors.
Warriors in the left zone, closer to the middle. That is the special weapons team with all the guns, led by a Tyranid Wing Prime. Death Spitter armed warriors on the right, led again by Wing Tyranid Prime. Termagant's on the right side. Hormagaun's right side, just in front of him.
So yeah, I started out making sure that I had the wings covered with gaunts. I've got my Tyranid warriors down in places where I think that they can move into attack position.
Lictors infiltrating in the left and bottom right corners. This could cause some challenges for TAC coming on the board.
You have fully deployed your kind of like your pincer attack.
Yeah, we're snacking on squirrels, and you come to stop the party.
TAC gets to start up to 6 units, wholly within range of his objective markers, and the rest go in reserve. He's also going to get to choose 2 deep striking units, and he will also get to choose 2 units to give deep strike to. Because of deployment limitations, he's chosen the Hammerfall Bunker and the Eradicators. TAC will also be able to use a special mission rule here called Precision Deployment. He can deep strike outside of 6 inches instead of 9 inches. As long as he's wholly within range of an objective marker, he'll still be able to charge.
We've got a Dreadnought and his friend, the Tech Marine.
He's abandoned that top right objective for now. I gotta be honest, can't really blame him. If Tycho gets the first turn, he will overrun that objective, and whatever TAC puts on it probably dies.
Okay, well, there it is, the Space Marines.
Definitely I'd like to go second here. I need the ability to rapid ingress.
Right.
And I need the ability to score at the end of the game.
A 5.
A 1, you are going first. Tycho's going first, which is going to set up a final last stand by the Space Marines if I can make it to turn 5.
Well, looks like.
Best of luck.
Best of luck to you, TAC. Best of luck to you, TAC. I can almost speak English sometimes.
As normal, both players will take up 1 command point in the command phase. TAC will get 2 in his command phase because Marneus Calgar is his warlord and he's on the table.
Thank you for bringing lunch, TAC.
I hope to not be lunch or on the menu.
Okay.
I hope to put you on the menu.
Ooh, Space Marines eating Tyranids for a change. You're gonna have crab for dinner, are you? Hormagaunts, advance! A 4.
Hormagaunts advancing onto the objective.
Here we go, right off the hop, I'm gonna be able to hopefully get a decent little charge in here. Let's move forward some Tyranid warriors.
Warriors moving to get shots on the Dreadnought.
Bugs, oh look, it's a Victrix.
Termagant's ahead on the left. Warriors ahead on the right. Bottom left Lictor moves forward. He's within 9 inches of that unit. Termagant's advancing on the top right.
And here comes an 8-inch moving lictor.
Tycho's really made a play for that top right objective to score some points early. If he can take away 2 objectives here, it's potentially a 15-point turn. However, he's guaranteed himself 5 at least on turn 1 at the end of his turn. Shooting phase now, Spore Mine dropped deep in the midboard from the first Biovore, just messing with Tack's potential reserves.
This Biovore can see a Dreadnought. Yes, hello, Dreadnought.
Second Biovore shooting at the Dreadnought. Oh, devastating move gets through. Redemptor Chassis reduces that to only 1 damage. He's taken it though.
The Tyranids behind him are going to open up all guns.
Warriors open up on the Redemptor now. Oh, take it down to 9 wounds remaining.
Smoke is settled, and Angry Dreadnought is down to 9 wounds remaining.
Couldn't get enough damage in on the Dreadnought to make a whole lot of a dent on the big bad man.
Termagants shooting the Victrix Guard. No effect.
Alrighty, well, let's charge him with a Lictor.
Lictor on the left needs a 6 to reach the Victrix Guard. If he gets in, this could be bad. Oh, never mind. Infernus Marine's gonna overwatch. Tycho trying to save the Lictor with a command reroll. No, that is one roasted Lictor.
That was a little disappointing, but we have another Lictor charge, and I get to go after your Tech Marine this time. 9 inches, Lictor coming after the Tech Marine. It's a 7. I got no command points left.
Hormagaunts into the Dreadnought and Tech Marine need a 7 to reach both. This could be huge as it will flood the objective and definitely guarantee him a big 15 points. It's a 3! Oh no!
All right, well that's it for the Tyranid side in turn 1. Sadly, no charges. That was all sorts of failure. I have managed to tickle a Dreadnought.
No fight phase, we go to scoring. Tycho holds an objective for 5 points. He does not hold more than Tack. Had the Hormagaunts got in, that could have been a big 15-point turn, but as it is, it's only 5. No player has a command point. We head to Tack's turn 1.
My castle is fairly intact. Calgar is still on the table. We go into my turn.
Two command points for Tack, thanks to Marneus Calgar, 1 for Tycho.
And then I choose an Oath of Moment target.
Tack choosing the Hormagaunts on the objective as his Oath of Moment. Definitely clear them off and make Tycho bring more assets forward. Tech Marine Blessing of the Omnissiah now. He heals Redemptor up to 10 wounds and gives him +1 a hit.
Into the movement phase we go.
Infernus Marines moving out to protect his backside and possibly remove that Spore Mine. Dreadnought moves to see the Hormagaunts. Tech Marine in behind him.
So let's just open up with the Dreadnought going into the Hormagaunts.
Oh no!
See if I can whittle them down.
Tycho using rapid regeneration here for a command point to get a 5-up feel no pain against all of this damage. 12 of them are down, 8 of them are left. That really saved the unit. Infernus Marines, Spore Mine down.
So 1 Infernus Marine going into the Gaunts.
All right.
Termagants lose 2. Fail their battle shock. Not that it's going to make much difference, but they did.
Calgar and friends.
Oh.
I've got 1 Mastercrafted Carbine, and
yeah.
I've got a Calgar.
All right, and you can see some Gaunts.
And I can see some Gaunts.
Calgar and the Victrix into the Termagants now. Oh, rapid regeneration, not so great against 2 damage weapons, but there's still 2 left.
That's the turn. Charges get me into trouble, so we're not going to do any charges yet.
Tack does not score on turn 1. He'll only score turn 3 and turn 5. It's still 5-0, but he has 2 command points to Tycho 0.
So far, it looks like I've got a great chance at keeping Tycho to maybe 5 points.
Turn 1 in the books, and I am up by 5 whole points. Off to the races. This is a little awkward. I still can't get at your big, juicy targets, but I might have a little seam to sneak in some zoanthropes at the back.
He's up to a command point, Tack to 3, immediately spending his command point here on Endless Multitude. That's going to bring the Hormagaunts back up to 7 models.
All right, new turn, more Tyranids.
Not quite enough to pass half, but they do pass Battle Shock thanks to being well within Synapse range and getting 3 dice to do so.
So we are not battle shocked the whole way around. Let's start moving.
Warriors with the guns on the left side moving up. Hormagaunts advance. Tack choosing not to overwatch. Now keep in mind, they can still charge.
Tyranid warriors.
Warriors moving up on the top right objective.
My Termagants are gonna go for an advance. That's a 1 for a big whopping 7.
Termagants on the left side advance to provide space and another potential wave of scoring.
So I will go 12.1 inches away from that Infernus Marine. It's a Ripper Swarm!
Tycho,
Yes.
I will completely admit, I do not understand your plan.
Okay, you know what? They don't either.
But do you?
Oh, I'm supposed to, oh no, I'm supposed to have a plan? I thought I was just hungry.
The Zoanthropes are in at the top of the map. Oh, the Dreadnought could be in trouble.
So you've done something cheeky. Now I understand your plan. You've made it so that my rapid ingress kind of isn't great. But I need to make sure that I just don't lose my objectives.
Tack rapid ingressing Titus and the Bladeguard with the Ancient in the bottom of the map. This is a solid play. He needs to get them up the board as fast as possible.
Oh, right, I get to shoot things. Alrighty, the Zoanthropes. Fire blast! Alrighty, here we go.
Zoanthropes firing into the Redemptor Dreadnought. Oh, they wound him 3 times.
Please!
Alright, I still have not managed to take down that silly Dreadnought. My Zoanthropes have failed. Oh no!
People think that Titus is the star of Space Marine 2. Really, everyone knows that the favorite character in the game was Angry Dreadnought.
Holy terror.
Alright, well, let's try the Tyranids then.
Warriors into the Redemptor now, taking to 8 wounds.
Let's move along to the Biovore. He can see ya. D3 shots.
Biovore hits but fails to hurt the Redemptor.
I've got Deathspitters who can now see things. Hello, Victrix Honour Guard.
Warriors with Deathspitters choosing the Victrix Honour Guard as their target. A single wound only.
So, fired. You're fired. fired. That is the shooting phase. Let's charge some stuff.
This is what I fear the most, the charge phase. If you can get a lot of Tyranids onto my objectives, he's going to score big here because he scores at the end of the turn.
Charge phase now, Hormagaunts charging the Dreadnought, they're in. Lictor charging both Redemptor and Tech Marine, he's in.
Tyranid warriors are going to charge after your Dreadnought.
Okay.
Ooh, there's the 8. We love it.
With all those bodies, it guarantees Tycho's going to score 15 here, regardless of anything that I do.
Tack could possibly use counter-offensive here with his 2 command points, so Tycho's really got to be careful who he chooses to fight first with.
So I'm going to try and eat your Tech Marine before anything else happens here.
Okay.
Absolutely Lictor into Tech Marine, that's the way to go.
Here we go.
Command reroll on a 4-up, not a bad play. Oh, but it fails!
No, I do not. Tech Marine down.
Lictor's ability kicks in, Tycho gains a command point, the Liberatum Tech Marine is down.
Time to nibble on a Dreadnought.
Hormagaunts into Valtus the Dreadnought now, no effect. Oh, I love the image of him just being mobbed by Gaunts. Warriors and Tyranid Prime into Valtus. Oh, down to 6 wounds.
We need revenge here. Angry Dreadnought into the Lictor. Let's take it out.
Valtus the Dreadnought punching the Lictor who took out his Tech Marine buddy. Oh yeah, he's down. Tycho's gonna get 5 points for holding 1 objective. He's gonna get 5 points for holding 2 objectives, and he's gonna get 5 more for holding more objectives at the end of his turn than Tack does. That's a big 15-point turn, puts him up to 20. Tack has yet to score, but will do so on the bottom of 3.
Going into my turn, remember, I still don't get to score. I need to find a way to win back some objectives because this is starting to hurt.
Start attacks turn 2. Oath of Moment, the warriors on the objective. No battle shocks to take.
Oath of Moment on those warriors. I want them gone. Then we go into movement. And what we're going to do here is I'm going to move my Infernus Marines first.
Infernus Marines moving out to see the Termagants.
Then we're going to move Titus and friends. 6 will just get me right up to the wall.
Titus and his friends closing on the Hormagaunts that are tying up the Dreadnought. Marneus, Calgar, and company close on that warrior squad.
Then, reinforcements. The first one, which is the one that everybody wants to see.
The Hammerfall Bunker, the dressing room, it's deep striking. Where every good Primaris Marine goes to change his clothes, the Hammerfall Bunker has arrived.
That's right. Titus needs to change the pace. He has called down the dressing room. It's landed on the table, ready to destroy some Tyranids.
Eliminators are in right side, up top of the fortress. Remember, TAC's actual deployment zones for purposes of reinforcements are the bottom right and left corners. Tech Marine Hadrassus and his Assault Marines are in on the left.
You see, I see that you've upped the ante a little bit, so I think I need to respond.
Rapid ingress from Tycho here. The Trigon is coming in. Well, that's an interesting choice. He's going to be able to move up 10 and charge into whatever TAC puts in the middle.
And more.
Free rapid ingress from Raveners now as well. He's really flooded that top right objective, and it makes sense. It's the most defendable for him, and it's going to score him points.
I was feeling a little safe there, but now I feel again the swarm coming for the Ultramarines. Infernus Marines, I've got 3 of them that can fire into your gaunts.
Infernus Marines, flaming Termagants now. 5 dead, 3 left, and they fail Battle Shock. Titus and the Bladeguard now. Trigon getting pot shot for no effect.
7 heavy bolt pistols going into the Ripper Swarm.
The Ripper gets shot down. Well, he tried.
Then here we go with the Dreadnought.
Frag Storm and Rocket Pod into the Warriors up top. Everything else into the nearby Warriors.
So that we'll do the Rocket Pod first.
Force. I save 1, take 2. Ouch, you've killed a Tyranid warrior.
Warriors in combat getting all shot up. 2 go down.
It's time for the Hammerfall Bunker.
Hammerfall Bunker shooting Termagants. 1 still alive. Super Crack into the Trigon. It hits. It wounds. Save failed. No reroll from Tycho. Not a bad call, but max damage. Oh!
So Calgar and 1 friend are going to go into the Warriors.
Calgar and his friends into the Warriors up top. Another Warrior gets gunned down.
Can the Eliminator Squad take out a Prime?
Oh.
Hit it on 3s.
Snap.
Oh no, only 1 on a 4.
It's a 1. 3 damage puts my winged Tyranid Prime to 3 wounds remaining.
In the charge phase, I'm going to spend 1 command point on Titus's unit.
He's getting furious dedication for a command point. It's going to give him +2 to his charge and +1 attack each.
I need to get Titus onto that objective.
He's reached the Hormagaunts. Oh, I don't think the Hormagaunts are long for this world. Calgar charging the Warriors that are in combat with the Dreadnought. He's in.
This is such a cool visual. 2 banners for Macragge standing strong in the middle of the battlefield, facing all the Tyranids. It doesn't get more cinematic than this.
Infernus Marines charging the lonely Termagant. Banner of Macragge being popped to give the Victrix Guard extra attacks to make sure these warriors drop. The Bladeguard are choosing the Emperor's Swords for reroll 1s to hit for the unit, as they are not his Oath target, the warriors are the Oath target.
Let's see if 2 Infernus Marines can take out a Gantt.
1 wound, and he fails. Down go the Termagants.
Honor Guard into Warriors.
Marneus Calgar's unit in the Warriors wipes him out. Tyranid Prime potentially fighting on death here, and he does. Going into the Victrix Guard. Oh, Tax saves them all. Titus first into the 7 remaining Hormagaunts. On his own, he wipes the unit. That was an absolute murder fest.
The Ultramarines are holding the line. We've pushed back the Tyranids for now.
Both players spent command points that turn. Tax at 2. Tycho is at 1. The score is still 20-0. However, turn 3 is coming up, and the bottom of turn 3 is where Tac can score.
I have one shot to get in there right now and really take down the heart of Tax Force. I need to kill Marneus Calgar. I need to kill Titus. This is gonna be a tall order.
We'll see if I can survive this turn to finally score some points.
For the hive mind! Round 3.
Round 3. I finally get to score.
Nice.
If you let me.
I get to move the things.
Raveners sneaking up to close on the Redemptor Dreadnought Valtis.
Okay, so I'm gonna be able to get forward on some objectives here, score some more points, but Titus is right there. I think I can take out Marneus and friends, but Titus is gonna be a real problem.
Termagants move up, smothering the objective. Warriors go to move, Tac overwatching with the Infernus Marines. 1 dies, just the 2 Venom Cannons and the Stranglethorn Cannon left.
I think this is probably a go turn for the Tyranids. There's a lot of them on the board. There's a Trigon, there's Raveners, there's Warriors, they're all coming for the Space Marines. This could be trouble.
End of the move now. Hammerfall Bunker also overwatches, but for free. 1 more Warrior down, 2 Warriors and the Tyranid Prime remain. Zoanthropes moving up to get some better shots.
Trigon!
Hi guys. Is that what it sounds like?
Hello. Let's shoot the things.
Shooting phase now, hyper-adapted Ravener shooting the Victrix. Takes a model down to a single wound. Termagants into the Victrix. Okay.
The Trigon has lightning. It's gonna arc over your shields and into your Victrix Honour Guard.
Trigon gets 6 shots with sustained hits too. Hits him 14 times. 7 wounds.
You've wounded me 1 more than you shot.
I did.
Or 1 more than is on your datasheet.
Yes, and you have -1 to wound.
Kills a Victrix guard.
My Neuro Tyrant is going to zap your Victrix Honour Guard, and the rest of the unit is gonna try and drop your Dreadnought.
5 -3s into the Dreadnought. Oh, he fails them all. He gone. But the Neuro Tyrant can't hurt the Victrix guard.
Here come the Biovores.
Biovores now. First one hitting on 4s into the Victrix. Nothing. Second one, 1 shot on a 3. Hits and wounds. Fails. Wounds the banner. He's on 2 wounds left.
Here comes the Trigon from behind. Hey!
Boop. What I really need here is I really need Tycho to not make all of his charges.
Tyranid Warriors with the Prime.
Warriors with the wounded Tyranid Prime into the Victrix Honour Guard. He's in. Raveners charge the Victrix Honour Guard. They're in.
Tycho's made all the charges that mattered. This is gonna be rough.
Fight phase now. Bladeguard banner being used for an extra attack for the Bladeguard unit. Tac using Shields of the Emperor for them as well to reroll invulnerable saves of 1 that might keep them alive. Tycho using Adrenal Surge on the Raveners and the Warriors to get critical hits on 5s instead of 6s, so they'll be sustained hits on 5s, and they swing a lot. Raveners going first.
Here come the Raveners. I think they can do it.
Oh, see what I mean? That's 14 wounds at -2 going into the Victrix guard. Oh, he got them all.
Oh yeah, wow. A gory spread of blood everywhere. The claws slash down. And Marneus Calgar is thrust to the ground.
Calgar led the fight. He came onto the planet first. He's going to be the first to exit.
Trigon now into the Bladeguard and Titus. Tac using fight to the end for a command point here to give his unit fight on death.
Here we go.
It's a 4-up fight on death, but it might be enough. Oh, wow, only 2 die, but they'll both fight on death. Because of where the models died, Raveners will get tagged and lose a model as well as get wounded. Warriors in the Prime now going into the Blade Guard. 1 drops, but no fight on death.
Let's see if Titus can exact some revenge.
Blade Guard get to activate now, fighting all 3 targets here. The Warriors, the Trigon, and the Raveners. Tack spending to get Furious Dedication one more time for an extra attack on the unit.
All right, so here comes 6 attacks from the banner that are just boots.
Okay, saving on 5s. I save none. Down goes the Tyranid warrior.
Then here comes the Bladeguard veteran going into the Tyranid warriors. Whew, all right.
Whew, warriors are down. The Trigon is down to 3.
And then here comes Titus, hitting on 2s.
Just the Ravener Prime remains, and he's on 4 wounds.
That was quite the fight phase. That was bloody.
Oh, Nelly. Yeah, that was rough. Unfortunately, I am running out of my heavy hitters in a hurry here.
That was a massive clapback, and Tycho will only score 5 points. 25-0, but Tack scores at the end of this turn.
My turn 3. This is finally my chance to score points.
Tack's turn 3 now. Oath of Moment on the Zoanthropes.
Okay, so the Space Marines think they're going to go way up on the scoreboard here, but they are wrong because of Shadows of the Warp.
Oh, here it goes! Shadows of the Warp is called! Everything on the table has to test, and there are penalties to it!
Where you only have 2 turns in this whole game where you can score points.
Oh man, that's rough.
Titus and the friends are battle-shocked! Oh no! Infernus Marines are battle-shocked! Hammerfall Bunker is battle-shocked! Eliminators are battle-shocked!
Okay, at this point, I just need 1 unit to not battle shock.
Assault Marines are okay.
1 unit didn't battle shock, so I still have a chance. That really hurt.
That Trigon's a real issue, but so are the Zoanthropes.
They're gonna go for your Zoanthropes.
Infernus Marines go to move. Tycho overwatching. 7 hits from the Neuro Tyrant. He kills 2 on his own. Zoanthropes fail to kill anymore. Some clutch rolls from Tack.
Advancing with my Assault Intercessors to score me 15 points.
Do it!
Here we go. Yep, that's an 11. So I am on that objective with my only objective control on the map.
Eliminators stay stationary. That will proc devastating wounds on their guns. Titus and his friends also staying put. Cannot risk losing models to desperate breakout in this situation.
And then I'm going to Deep Strike.
Eradicators are in with their precision deployment. They get to drop outside 6. That puts them in melter range, but they cannot charge.
We go into the shooting phase. Eliminators are going to go into the Neuro Tyrants.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
I make only one of them 6 damage lancing through. Brain juices splatter around, but I'm still alive.
So here come the Eradicators into that unit, which also has a monster keyword.
Eradicators now into the Zoanthropes. 2 down. Hammerfall Bunker trying to hit the Trigon and the Zoanthropes.
Heavy Bolter Array into Zoanthropes.
Zoanthropes need 4 saves. 1 more down. Super Crack into the Trigon. Nope.
First Marines into Zoanthropes.
Uh-oh.
How many shots do I get?
Saving on my 4. I take 2 wounds.
Okay.
Bladeguard's using Shields of the Emperor here for reroll 1s to save.
Trigon!
Trigon acting first, forcing 6 saves.
On 4s.
2 dead. Oh, man.
And I get to reroll the 1. So 2 die.
So unfortunately, the reroll 1s on Titus's shield was grand and allows Titus to survive the Trigon's attentions. And yeah, he's just sitting pretty right there. That's unfortunate.
1 Bladeguard veteran will go into the Trigon. Titus will go into the Ravener.
See if I can do it.
No damage into the Trigon.
Then Titus is going to murderize your Ravener.
Ravener is down. Titus is too much.
This rabbit tunnels no more.
Well, that was not ideal.
Consolidate puts him back into the Trigon's reach, and around that objective, but he's still battle shocked. And at turn 3, and the first opportunity for Tak to score is 15 points only for holding a single objective. That Shadows of the Warp was absolutely clutch. 25-15 at the end of 3, and only 2 more in it.
Out of that turn, I was able to score 15 points. I'm finally on the scoreboard. I need to survive turn 4. I get to score at the end of the battle. We'll see how this goes.
Start of Tycho's turn 4, Neuralids being given out to the Biovore top left, as well as the remaining Termagants from the Neuro Tyrant. Trigon passes his Battle Shock test. Tak still up to 2 command points. Tycho up to 1.
I really have to get to these objectives and soon, because even with a good advance, this unit can't get to that objective late. So I think that I need to move anyway and brave the Overwatch is my professional opinion. So here goes the Zoanthropes and the Neurotyrant.
I'm going to do it at the start.
Okay.
Because if I do it at the start, I still have Melter range.
Zoanthropes move, Eradicators overwatching, still with the monster keyword, so all the rerolls in the world. Clutch saves from Tycho. Tak still kills 1. Just 2 in the Neuro Tyrant remain.
Alrighty, I'm gonna float off in this direction then, because I've earned it. All right, well, I've escaped Space Marine scoring here in round 4, but I am very low on assets. So my Biovores, I've gotta really be heroes here. All right, the Biovore, he wants in on the action. He wants to charge some Infernus Marines too.
Termagants advance to get onto 2 objectives.
So I get a Gaunt onto that objective.
Biovore advances to be on the objective as well. Trigon stays stationary. As a monster, he can shoot out of combat.
Zoanthropes, open fire at those evil eradicators.
Tak going to ground for cover, as they are one of the few units on the board that are not battle shocked.
Go, let's scream them to death. Ooh, 8. That's very nice. Oh, there's some 5s.
Live, Eradicator. Or not. Oh, I lose an Eradicator.
Trigon Bioelectric Pulse trying to thin out the Assault Marines. He kills 1.
Here we go. I think that is the end of the shooting phase. I will charge your Infernus Marines with my Biovore. Charge. That's a 7. Time to numb.
Start of the fight phase, Tak choosing Shields of the Emperor to re-roll 1s to wound for the Bladeguard unit.
Let's go to a Biovore, and I've never done this before.
I don't think anyone's done this before, to be fair, Tycho, but desperate times, desperate measures, and a smart play to tie him up. Biovore hits, and he wounds! It is saved, though. That's too bad. I was cheering for him. Come on, little Biovore buddy. You can do it.
I have to go towards the closest enemy model. In this case, it is actually going towards the Gaunts.
Have I saved my Trigon with Gaunts?
Tycho has a ton of objective control. I still have a way to wrestle it back, but Titus has to kill them all.
Titus and his crew now. Tycho using rapid regeneration to get a 5-up field of pain on the unit.
Hitting the Trigon on 3s.
Trigon's okay. Titus, 7 dead Gaunts, 3 still alive. Not enough to wipe the unit.
Came pretty close to taking out all the Gaunts. However, Tycho does auto-see me there.
Gaunts clap back, no effect into the Bladeguard. Infernus Marines into the Biovore. All saves made.
This is it. This is where I take down Titus and exert my dominance over the battlefield.
Find out. If I'm able to make saves and Titus survives and the banner survives, they split their 2 units.
Oh no! Mataris and Gadriel both down! Titus no damage. Huge turn for Tycho.
Titus survives. I've lost Gadriel or the Bladeguard Ancient. I've lost my final Bladeguard Veteran, but Titus survives.
That's a huge scoring turn for Tycho. 15 big primary points. 5 for holding 1, 5 for holding 2, and 5 for holding more than Tak. He has the potential on turn 5 to make this game almost unwinnable. Can Tycho hold on, and can Tak bring enough pressure?
Step 1, remove these annoying battle shocks for now, at the very least.
Start attack turn 4. He's really got to think about his turn 5 scoring here. He's running out of assets, but so is Tycho. Tak does have Space Marine armor, so that's a thing. And of course, we all know Titus is a hero. Will that be enough to pull Tak through?
This is becoming a hill to climb. However, with the back and forth in the fight phase, I believe the Space Marines can take this.
Oath of Moment on the Trigon. Tech Marine getting Blessing of the Omnicide to the Hammerfall bunker. Eradicator must test for Battle Shock. Oh, he fails. Very short movement phase for Tak. Assault Intercessors moving to close on the Trigon.
Here comes the Hero Tech Marine with the Assault Intercessors. They've got a Trigon that they want to lay low. We are going to then go with my Eradicator because I need to take out Zoanthropes.
Shooting phase now. Eradicator into the Zoanthropes. He kills one.
Eliminators into your Neuro Tyrant. Give me
The
1/6.
hive mind loves me too much.
1/6.
Ah.
1/6.
Oh.
2/6.
And he wipes a unit out. Oh boy! Eliminators coming in hot.
More sniper action. What a brilliant shot that was. Down goes the last of the Zoanthropes, including the Neuro Tyrant.
+1 to hit. Hammerfall bunker has absolutely no shots.
Even though it got blessed. For the first only time this game, can't shoot anything.
Nope.
So we go into the charge phase.
Charge phase now. Furious Dedication being used on the Assault Marines. It's getting them +2 to charge and an extra attack. They're targeting the Trigon. Oh, they're way in. Ooh, this unit definitely gets all the things. Rerolls to hit, +1 to wound, +1 AP, rerolls to wound.
All right, let's see if the Tech Marine can do it on his own.
Okay.
Hadrassus, the Tech Marine. He takes down the Trigon on his own. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Trigon kill confirmed. My congratulations, Meridian. The mission is a success, despite the odds.
Now we go into ongoing combat. You get a chance to take out Titus with Gauntz.
Go, Gons, go!
Turgot's fighting into Titus, no effect. Infernus laying boots to the Biovore, he's okay. Biovore does nothing to the Infernus Marines. Titus decimates the last of the Termagants. Oh wow, huge turn for Tak. Tycho still has a path to victory here, but at 40 to 15 and Tycho only scoring at the bottom of his turn, he needs to get at least 10 or 15 points here.
So we go into the final round.
The final.
And I get to score this turn.
So do I.
If Tycho can score at least 5, which he should, that should force a potential draw, and Tak will need to get all 3 objectives to win. Let's see what happens in turn 5.
So I think I'm a little stuck over here, but I've got one model left to move. It's my Biovore. He's gonna go do Biovore things. If I can take down Titus, it might make it harder for you to score all 3. Here we go, taking on Titus.
Number of shots with the Biovore. Oh, it's 1. Command reroll. 3 shots. 3 hits. 2 wounds and a devastating wound. This is all 2 damage. He could kill him. Oh! Tak makes a save and he lives with 2 wounds left. Titus still on his feet.
And we fight.
Okay.
The Infernus feet laying the boots to the Biovore. I mean, they're probably getting tired. They've been at it a while. Biovore does take a wound, but the Biovore does nothing back. Having the Infernus Marines and a potential scoring unit tied up is probably the best Tycho can hope for here because they can't reach an objective. So he's only going to score 5 on his turn, puts him to 45. If Tak holds 2 objectives at the end of his turn, it's going to be a draw. That feels very, very realistic at this point, as both of these players have absolutely played their hearts out. Can he pull it off at the bottom of 5?
Going to the command phase of the final turn. 2 command points each. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to Oath of Moments the Biovore in the middle that's on that objective.
Insane bravery being used on Titus to make sure he's got a scoring unit in the mid-game. Eradicator passes his Battle Shock as well. Potentially a draw and the win here if Tycho can take out Titus.
It comes down to Titus surviving here. So Titus is going to walk over there to say hello and watch the Eliminators take him out.
Except I get to Overwatch.
If he kills Titus, TAC will not be able to stretch across 3 objectives. Overwatch.
Poop! Ah! Oh, it's a 5. You know what?
Command reroll to try to hit. Oh, it's no joy. He's out of command points.
Dodged a bullet with the Overwatch, and now I just want to wipe out all the bugs.
Assault intercessors spread across 2 objectives. The Infernus Marines just fall back.
Eliminators into the Biovore. Let's see if we can take them out.
If the Eliminators can kill out the Biovore, and let's face it, they've been doing the work, TAC won't even have to risk a charge or a fight phase. That will effectively end the game for him.
2 6s again!
Oh, I don't even get to roll. Down he goes. Oh man, the Eliminators, they went off again. Oh, down goes one of my Biovores. Sniped.
And at turn 5, TAC gets to score only for the 2nd time in the game. He has 1 objective for 15, 2 objectives for 15 more, and 15 more points for holding 3. 45 points for TAC and an Ultramarine win, 70-55.
That mission was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and this kind of looked a little bit like the first episode of Space Marine 2, the first level where you're kind of dealing with all the little gribblies and then they get a little bigger. I had a lot of fun doing that. I think also this scenario scales up wonderfully. I want to see this at like 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 points aside.
Really? So why don't we leave it up to the viewers? If you as the viewers have made it to this part of the video and want to see Tycho's idea come into fruition, let us know in the comments. That would be fantastic.
A fantastic win for TAC and Titus and all of these fantastic Ultramarines. It was a beautiful battle from start to finish.
Down to the wire, came down to the very end, but the best part of this is that we've told a very cinematic narrative battle.
Desperate Space Marine battles against Tyranid endless hordes, just like Space Marine 2.
Thank you, Focus Entertainment, for giving us this opportunity to do what we love for you and hopefully bring some more eyes to this fantastic game.
I get to go from playing the Tech Marine on the table to playing the Tech Marine in the game.
Thank you again to this episode's sponsor, Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2 by Focus Entertainment. The new Tech Marine class is out now. You can play it by clicking the link in the description below. And of course, the biggest of thank yous to you for watching. If you like what we do, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. If you really like what we do, please consider supporting us through YouTube membership or Patreon. You'll get exclusive releases as well as behind-the-scenes sneak peeks, early access to most of our shows, and of course, access to our Discord, the most happening 40K community around. That's it from all of us here at the Play On Studios. On behalf of them, it's me, JT the Voice, saying, till the next time you see us in the far-flung future of a grimdark universe, play on.
Your warriors. So they're... Whoop.
Oh well, it's gone. Just leave it off. Oh no, the foliage. He's using Agent Orange. Damn those Space Marines.
Furnace Marines.
Whoa, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the Furnace Marines kind of just...
Defoliate.
Yeah. Ow.
Okay.
Stab my elbow.